Hello, roguish tubers, and welcome to another Let's Play slash Let's Try, whatever you want to call it, for a new game with me, BlueAnkylo, of course. So, the game is Everspace, which is currently in, they call it pre-release or alpha release, something or other along those lines. You can see the version number down here in case that's been updated after this video, of course. And I made sure I wanted to start the video by having the release notes for the game on screen. So you can see some of the stuff is still missing from the game. And, you know, normally I don't play pre-release games, but I figured, well, primarily, I was looking for a new roguelike game. And I haven't played any roguelikes on this channel for well, a fair while. Rogue Legacy and FTL used to be on pretty regularly. But, yeah, it's been a while, so I felt like, let's give this a shot. So this is a... well, I mean, it'll be quicker probably just play the game and then explaining it all. But it's a indie developed... it's gone Kickstarter and all that. So it's a space flight sim to a degree. And there's a roguelike element, so you'll probably die a lot. And then every time you play again, you'll slowly unlock upgrades and such. So it's got kind of that Rogue Legacy type mechanic, if you're familiar with that. Also, one thing to point out early on, before we get any further... I didn't actually have to buy this game. This one was, I got a Steam key for free, essentially. One of the developers or marketing managers sent me a Steam key via YouTube's email, so, you know, I just keep that in mind. I'm not getting paid to do this or anything specifically. It's just, I didn't actually have to buy it, so if that if it affects your judgment, there you go. So, I haven't actually played it all yet. I haven't started a game up. I just want to... I went through the display and controls and stuff. We can see this here if you want. We'll be playing with keyboard and mouse. I may have to change the sensitivity depending on how things go. I had a quick look through the standard-looking controls. Nothing too unusual if you've played space flight sims before. Normal-looking stuff. I'm sure you can play it on a controller if you're into that sort of thing. Kind of reasonable, normal amounts of graphic settings for those of you interested in that kind of... we'll see if it even runs like this. I may have to turn these down as we get going. Few little volume settings for the Let's Play. For recording, it has to be quite low or else it just drowns me out. And I haven't really changed much, so it should be default settings for the most part. So let's get to it. It says continue, but it's a new game. So, let's learn about Everspace. As far as I could read on the intro page, there's only the one ship right now, the Colonial Interceptor Light Fighter. Assumedly there will be more ships in the future. It looks pretty cool. I actually like the design of this ship considerably more than, say, No Man's Sky random ships. But, yeah, this guy looks pretty awesome. I could see that flying around in space for sure. Got some pew-pews on the side and some missile launchers. So we got pulse laser, Gatling, 20 light missiles, standard shield, and energized boost. So some more numbers for people that are into that sort of thing. I am, but not on my first run because I don't know how they compare to anything. So this will be the perk section where I expect as we die and replay, we'll be able to upgrade various upgrades to your ship as it goes. We don't have any credits or anything, so all you can do is really look at them. I'll spend more time looking at these things later on. We haven't done anything just to prove that I have not played at all. Whatever those are, they start like that. And I haven't done anything. So there you go. Completely fresh save. I know nothing, or at least it's not into the game at all. And yeah, so we're going to go with the only ship you can go with. And we're gonna launch with it, I guess. Right click? No, right click just brings you back to that. I guess if there was multiple ships, you could cycle through them. Like this mystery ship. That's the only other mystery ship I can see. Oh, there's a TIE fighter. Or, well, it doesn't quite look like a TIE fighter, but it's pretty close. Anything else in here? Maybe, so there's just those two other mystery ships, I guess. It's like kind of more like a heavy fighter, looks like. I don't think this is updated or anything, so. Alright, well, let's go with this guy. Launch. Do it. Also, so prepare to watch me fail miserably because I've never played. But there we go. We can fly around. Woo.
Pilot requires further training. Activating automatic assistance.
I should probably follow the tutorial though.
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
Rotate left to right. So I'm just testing out. We got accelerate, decelerate, So this is like a vertical strafe, horizontal strafe. So A and D, horizontal strafing, spacebar vertical, and control vertical strafing. The mouse, for me anyway, with the mouse look is your steering. W is accelerate, S is decelerate. It looks like it's, yeah, you don't, you know, the velocity thing in space. You slow down automatically, so it's not like a true realistic flight sim. Probably if you're looking for that, you're gonna have to wait till Star Citizen comes out. Maybe there's a couple other games that work like that too. Pew pews. So this shouldn't take any ammo or anything, right? This is the pulse laser, and there should be like an energy system, I would assume. Probably the little green bar under the cursor. So if you drain your energy off of that, that makes sense. I guess there's a boost. Left shift. Oh yeah, go fast. I like going fast. Nice. Let's try not to crash into asteroids though. Probably bad for your health. Okay, what else can we do? Right click? Okay, now that's a missile. We probably don't want to waste those. Assumedly there's a limit, although I don't see where it shows you how many missiles you've got yet. Strafing seems pretty powerful just right off the bat compared to a lot of flight sims. Like, you've got a pretty speedy horizontal and vertical strafing speed. And I don't see any jets below the engine. There should be a, it's a free look button. I know I saw it in the controls somewhere, just hold on. It'll probably tell me about that in a second. I just want to show off this side of the ship. Customize controls. So I've used most of these. We can change our weapons with 1 and 2. Somewhere down here, we got lock on target. Free look mode is the alt button. That's the one I was missing. So get out of here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So we can sort of check out our ship a little bit. Alright, cool. So tutorial. I assume I'm supposed to go to the little green circle.
Let's begin by
The
shooting
waypoint.
targets.
Well, that seems easy enough.
Shoot things. Yep. I think I got a little bit too close. It's okay. So we can lock on. I'm gonna be really bad at aiming because I haven't played any space shooters in a long time. And my mouse is pretty sensitive.
The next targets have shields.
Excuses!
First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields. When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
Okay, understood.
Gatling. So that's the press 1. Ooh, nice. I kind of like that. That feels pretty cool. So I guess the pulse laser does more like shield damage. Gatling. Pulse laser, shield damage, Gatling gun, hull damage, probably. Don't run into things. You back up a little bit. I don't, where can you see how many shields it's got? I guess the little blue bar? Okay, yeah, I can see the shields going down, and then you're supposed to switch over, and you can see the little red bar will be hull, probably.
Set a target lock before shooting, so the missiles can home in.
Okay. I assume missiles are pretty good, right? So where is my missile supply, though? Oh, right in the middle. I've got 18 missiles. So I wasted one. Yeah. No problem. No problem. So the missiles seem to one-shot these little targets. That's cool. Right through the explosion.
It appears as if you're ready for the next stage. I have created a jump target. Aim towards it and hold steady to leave the orbit. After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase. As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
So I got to remember I can rotate. Also, I think if I end up in a dogfight, I'm used to these sorts of games maintaining your speed, so I can take my finger off the W while I aim. That's not going to be the case for this one. I'm going to have to remember to hold down some sort of direction to be dodging, at least. Things to remember once we start getting shot at. Whoa. Oh, this is very familiar. This is a lot like Oh, FTL had you sort of work your way through the sectors. So, unknown risk. So we're heading towards jump gate to the end of this sector, I guess. End of sector 1. And if we had a better scanner, we could probably tell how dangerous they are. I don't have any resources at all right now. There is like a crafting system and stuff from what I understand. We've got a little bit of fuel. I guess, I don't have no idea what difference it makes. We'll go for the middle one, I guess. Looks pretty cool. Reminds me a little bit of some
from your
fractured space
a
matches.
substantial amount was consumed during transit.
Can
you
I
should
tell?
aim to refill the jump drive completely. There is a mineable asteroid
top
nearby.
right.
Shoot at it to extract fuel.
So top right went from 100 to 75. Whee! Actually, I'll try not to do tons of rolling because you get motion sick probably watching this. Oh, the boost also sucks down a lot of energy, by the way, so I should be careful about that. Little fuel things get knocked out. So I only need like 25. That's 18, 23, a little bit more. That should be enough. Yeah, we're already full, actually. So good, that was easy.
That should do it.
Remaining well
That
provisioned
should
is
do
key
it.
to survival in the cluster. Before leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources. To speed things up, use a scanning probe.
Okay, let's try it out.
Okay, so we've got consumables. I'm tapping 4. There's nothing else. You hold down 4. You can see we only have the scanning probe. So, scan.
I have located a container at some distance. You might want to use the energized boost to reach it more quickly. But be careful. Collisions at such a high speed can be fatal.
Press R to activate. Oh, the R key is even more boost. Ooh, I like it. Alright, so you've got like shift for normal boost and R for super boost. That's cool. I assume that's like a ship upgrade, so maybe not all ships will have it. Or you might have to choose whether or not you want it, equip it. How do I pick this up? Do I just shoot it? Oh, shoot. Of course.
Resources.
And a weapon. But you don't have a free slot to install it. Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it.
Okay, so we're currently equipped with a pulse laser and a Gatling, whatever you want to call it, Gatling gun. Let's see. So the new weapon's a beam laser. Constant high amount of damage to hull and shield. Good for weaker drones. We've got 48. I have to make these sort of calculations here. So normally I had a really good against hull, really good against shield. This thing is kind of averagely good against both. And like the pulse laser is pretty bad against hull. The energy consumption is slightly down. And this guy uses it uses energy. I guess we're like making ammunition out of energy, I guess is the idea. So we've got like some sort of fusion drive on our ship to do stuff like that. Also, the range is kind of important. So the pulse laser has a larger range. What would I prefer? I kind of like my current setup, honestly, where you've got something good against shields, something good against hull. This does a lot of damage to shields. This is just sort of average. And this thing has longer range. Just uses a tiny little bit more energy. That's not a big deal. And this thing uses, like, a lot of energy, I guess. I mean, it might be better than the Gatling because it's got... I could still use the pulse laser to break shields and then the beam laser to break hull. It wouldn't be as good as the Gatling. You know what? I don't know. Let's just salvage it. Let's see what salvaging does. We get some scrap and some ore. Sure.
Resources are essential for crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
Maybe we can craft something better anyway. I feel like I should try out the weapons I've already got before I go, you know, junking them. Oh, I have to keep the cursor right on the little circle here. In fact, just the circle. You don't even have to... You don't just the cursor. You don't even have to hold down W or anything. So, I guess the little symbol means you've explored there. Or, okay, so just like FTL, we can't backtrack or anything. That's probably pretty normal. We do have some scrap. I want to see if we can craft stuff. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Graphics look pretty good, though. I like it. We got a light fighter and a trader. Head this way first. Uh-oh. Boosting, firing, using energy, blah, blah, blah. Full stop to increase your recharge. That's all pretty normal.
Is that a trading ship?
Apparently so.
This.
Quite fortuitous to encounter one in these parts.
About time.
You have extracted raw materials.
Ooh.
These are essential.
Oh, maybe
for
that
crafting
4
and
scrap I
upgrading,
got was kind of
but
a
will
waste.
require much more.
If we're getting like 6 per shot here. Yeah, like, can I? How do I bring up my inventory? Oops, I kind of didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong button. But now I can see what's going on. Tech container. Oh, well, we'll probably want to pick those up anyway. Lots of cool stuff. Light fighters, more containers. I wonder if... Is he going to steal that from me if I'm not quick enough? So what do traders do? Can I actually trade with them? Kinda looks like yes, you can. So I currently have 28 scrap. I could sell it. If I had money, I could buy stuff like a damage booster. So I could trade the scrap for money and then pick this up. So it's like kind of like the energy booster. It's like another system. 20 seconds for double damage. That's not terrible. Don't have any crystals. We could buy some light missiles. More scanning probes, seeing as I just wasted one, sorta. Let's hold on to our stuff for now, because I'm interested in crafting. But that was cool. Okay, so... Let's see, how far away is this stuff? 4.5 kilometers. 5 kilometers. Not going to attack, are you? Oh, you're friendly, I guess. Let's go to this container first. I forget which button. Was it? R was the boost. Okay. I'm glad I found it just in time to way overshoot what I'm looking for.
Credits.
Alright.
Nice and simple.
Alright, so there should be some more loot. It's 4.6 kilometers that way. It's quite a lot of loot, honestly. Anything else kind of on this end? That's the freighter with some probably defense fighters. Another trader. It's a little bit hard to sort out where I am, but we'll try to pick up as much as we can. I think in the nature of most roguelikes, you want to explore your area before you leave thoroughly. I expect we'll be attacked at some point, right? You can open it by running into it. Yep. Alright, open the in-game menu to repair your ship. How do we do that? Just this one? I don't know what in-game menu they're talking about. Tab. Probably tab. So, we're off to a good start. I don't have any nanobots. Alright, well. Try not to run into the containers you're heading towards. I should have known that would happen.
What's this mining outfit I'm registering?
Grady and Brunt Prospects, corporate behemoth and sole legitimate operator in the demilitarized zone. Their monopoly has ensured unchecked expansion. You will encounter their jump gates and mining drones frequently.
Oh, am I attacked? Red's bad.
Independent operators with varying affiliations, profiting from trafficking, extortion, illegal weapons trading,
Kill
piracy,
it.
clone smuggling.
Maybe they have something I need.
Almost killed him. Alright, we can learn how to dogfight. We got this. One down. Back to the pulse laser. You want to fight with me, bro? Oh, the strafing is awesome. We'll switch over to the Gatling. Gotta remember the max range on this thing. Alright, I think that went pretty well. Getting the hang of switching between weapons and doing a little bit of strafing and stuff. So what's this? Blueprint. And some ore. There's also a gun we'll have to compare against, I think. So the only real damage I took was when I crashed into one of the containers. Okay, so scatter gun. This is going to be low range projectile. So it's a shotgun. So it kind of competes with the Gatling gun for hull damage, I guess. It's a little bit more damage. Lower fire rate, uses less energy, but honestly, I think I like having more range, especially while I'm learning. So I think I'm just going to salvage this again. It might be, like, I have a feeling with the shotgun effect, if you can get close and probably hit, it's probably better, but I have a feeling it's going to be, like, a little bit higher skill. I'd rather be at long range taking pot shots trying to figure out how to fly my ship, rather than rushing in head first and crashing into stuff. So for now, we'll just salvage. Okay, anything else to pick up while we're here? Like fighters, trader again. We could go back to the trader. I guess that's about it. I did scan, and I've got one more scanning probe. Maybe I should consider buying another scanning probe, or trying to buy some nanobots or something. I've also used up... I didn't get any fuel either on this jump. Let's see if there's anything good here, at least. Hey, at least we survived our first combat mission. Okay, so I also have some more money, just in general. Assuming I survive more than one more system, we're probably going to want the scanning probes. Okay, hold up. Before I spend any money here, tab. So I actually do have one nanobot that we must have got from blowing something up. So how do we use this? Repair with F? Is that all it gets with one nanobot? Guess that's all you get. It's going to heal me like 10% or something. Oh, this is cool. This kind of reminds me of Wing Commander, where your internal systems take damage as your hull goes down. That's cool. I like that. Air map, stats. Okay. Oh, we can only hold 4 scanning probes as well. Alright, so we're getting repaired. Yeah, that one nano probe didn't really do much. Or nano, whatever they called it. So I'm gonna buy more scanning probes. And I think I'm gonna... I still haven't seen anywhere to craft, right? That's what I was kind of looking for, but... if there's a place to craft, I don't know where it is. I know I got a blueprint. Ah! Figuring it out. So, if I had some gas and a tiny bit of scrap and 1 power cell, I could make an energy injector. You can also craft scanning probes if I have some gas. That's probably cheaper than buying them from the trader. So that's crafting consumables. I really just... well, I'm not gonna disable my shield. I guess technically... I wonder if this just... you lose it. Okay, removing equipment, we can drop it. Good, because I just want to see if I can craft other stuff. I don't want to salvage this yet. I should be able to pick it back up, hopefully. Oh, there's nothing else I can craft. Alright, and then we put that back. Okay, this makes sense. I kind of like that. We can build new missiles. So you can build 6 at a time. Okay, cool. So we'll hold on to some ore and some scrap. I should use missiles a little bit more often because I can just make more. That's not that big a deal. Okay, good. And... oh, you can upgrade your stuff too. Ooh. Shield damage mod for your Gatling, so it does... I wonder if this is just base damage and the shield damage is extra? Increases the weapon's shield damage. So if this just gives it 10% more shield damage, that's not a huge difference. And, like, it's not very good against shields anyway. shield damage mod. This one might make more sense. If I had the crystal and plasma, I might go for that, actually. Okay, cool. Let's continue on, though. Just trying to figure out how all these whole systems work. I'm liking it, guys. We're off to a good start. So hopefully next system I can find some fuel, maybe some gas, and then we're going to be jumping probably to the next sector, which is probably when we'll end the episode if I survive this. Kind of wish I hadn't destroyed my hull. Alright, final location. Fly through the jump gate to reach the next sector. Don't need any fuel.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems. These were built by Gradient Brunt prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Now, you want me to use this?
Uh-oh, under attack.
It is the only way to the next sector.
Someone's under attack.
Yes. Your assistance has been requested in a battle situation.
And we can do
a
it.
reward has been offered.
Ooh. Okay, let's hurry it up.
What am I picking up on the broadcast channel here?
Shields
The
down.
Orcar are a
Switch.
reptilian race with a tendency towards reactive behavior. They are indigenous to the cluster, and the colonials
Got
are
one.
uninvited guests. Distrust runs
Trying
deep.
to zip out of there, maybe. Oh, I'm taking some damage. Oh, we're taking lots of damage here. I'm gonna start throwing some missiles in here because I'm gonna die. Oh, we're not gonna do very good here.
I'm getting the feel of
All right.
things.
That's one. Or that's two. There's still like 3 left. Okay, that was a good shot. Anybody else? Okay, shields recharge for a second. Trying to save this guy, though.
That's just what I need.
You have received a credit reward. The payment has been transferred.
So I feel like more energy is probably what I always am going to want. Because then I can boost more, and I can fire my weapons longer. Just make sure he's dead. I don't want to mess around at this point. Alright, I think that went pretty well. We were off to a rough start at the beginning, but we did survive. What's this little puppy? Hull enhancer. Reduces all damage to hull by like 10% instead of a shield. That seems like a bad idea. Instead of a booster, I don't use this very much. Might be worth it. I'm still just gonna salvage it for now though. And I get some plasma, so that might be useful. Alright, so this guy's been rescued. I think he already gave me whatever money he was gonna give me. Alright, so this probably means we can upgrade our weapons differently. Yeah, so we can go critical hit chance. If I ever find some crystal, we have a plus 1% chance for crits and use a little bit more energy. There might have been another enhancement somewhere that I missed. We should probably, especially while I'm new at this game and I suck, I should probably make sure I've got lots of missiles. Oh, it's not you get 6, it's each one. Okay, yeah, so missiles are probably a little bit more valuable than I thought it was going to be, you know, 2 ore and 4 scrap for 6 missiles, rather than I can make 6 missiles with my current supply. Yeah, I should be a little bit more careful with those, but still, early on you want to try not to run out of stuff, probably. So I could build an energy injector, so it's a consumable, so that actually would be useful, because in the middle of a dogfight, I was running low on energy, so I couldn't fire and my shields weren't recharging. This thing might be worth it, because it can help me recharge quicker. Alright, I like it. Let's finish exploring this area, though. We got freighters, or fighters anyway, and we've got another freighter. Is that all? I guess I should use a scanning probe. I need some fuel. I need some nanobots, really. That all there is here? Oh, there's a container, yeah. Yeah. There's some stuff above me as well I should go check out.
This is a service station. Do you know what happens in a service station?
I thought I asked the questions here.
Serve?
Refuel, trade parts.
You're learning.
How do I get in there, though? Am I even allowed to go in here? Feels like if I miss this shot, I'm gonna lose some friends here quick. Oh, I
They've
didn't.
locked onto me.
They did. It's probably a mistake. Learning. All right. So that was a bad idea. We might be dead, to be honest. But it mostly depends on whether or not they can catch up with me, which they probably can. So okay. Actually, they don't chase you too far. Oh, they do. They do. They might be like way stronger than me. I'm probably dead. Might as well throw some missiles in here before I blow up. Got one! But I'm gonna use all my missiles to survive, probably. I'm basically dead. Not good. No energy. 6 missiles left. I'd like to get his shields down first. If I can do that. Hold still for a second to recharge quicker. But then gotta move when I'm getting shot at. Alright, I'm gonna die. Let's throw the missiles at him. Ha!
Result.
I lived! Well, that's lots of fuel. That's one of the things I was looking for. And I think I did pick up, you know, some nanobots, so maybe we'll be fine. That's exactly how you're supposed to play the game, probably. I think something got destroyed, though. It actually is just like the missile launcher seems to be just included, so this is a slot for the consumable missiles. And I can build a couple more, I guess. They seemed really good. So missile defense system, again, might be good. I haven't seen anyone shooting missiles at me yet, as far as I've noticed. So I'm just gonna salvage it for now. Well, we got our jump gate. Let's go pick up this container, though. Who knows? Maybe we can salvage this situation after all. Don't shoot the containers beside the ships, though. That's the service station. I was really hoping I could just pay some money and repair my ship instead of having to use up all of my repair nanobots. Well, I wonder, you know, now that I destroyed the fighters, I wonder if oh no, it's blocked off. See? Oh, shoot! Oh, they've got a laser turret. That's cool. Oh, I'm dead.
A key ship component is damaged. It is recommended you fix it before
That thing
your
was
next
stronger
attack.
than I was expecting.
If you say so.
I still won, but looks like interceptors are inbound. Maybe I should get out of here. Okay, let's get out of here. That was fun and all, and I know I'm missing some stuff, but you know,
Some Okar interceptors just jumped in. I recommend evasive moves.
yeah, I'm
You
going.
saying I should run from a fight?
It's all the same.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
Right?
You don't have to tell me twice. All right, well, we're off to a great start. Chances are I'm gonna die very soon, but hey, let's call this episode 1. We survived Sector 1, sort of, somehow. Look at all the money we've got. This is pretty cool. I'm liking this so far. So if you guys like the game, you know, thanks for watching, and I hope you continue watching more of this. I don't know how long we'll let's play it. Like I said, it's only in early access, so I might wait for a full let's play until it's fully released. But I think I'll put out a few videos, seeing as the first one was pretty fun. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for Sector 2, however long that lasts. Hello, Everspace tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Everspace with me, BlueAnkylo. So, against all odds, we survived the first sector and our first episode of this game. I don't expect it to last terribly long, but we'll have some things to check out if we blow up anyway. So, welcome to Sector 2, everybody. Apparently, our ship's not in great condition, but, you know, we made it there, so let's see what happens.
Reach the next sector. Very good.
What's my objective?
Not
Reaching your
dying.
destination.
And where is that?
It's still a long way to go. You'll understand more when we get there.
You'll
I
understand
would
more when
prefer
I'm
more
dead.
substance to your answers.
What is this? Look at this. It's got like a skull by it. I'm using the wrong gun here.
So many of them.
I think the computer killed me. I didn't, like... If I knew I was going to die in 5 seconds, I wouldn't have ended the last episode. I should just tack this onto that video. You didn't even get a chance to move. I wonder if that's like a plot kill. Well, let's call that episode 1, actually. I was planning on doing this as an episode 2 to see how far we could get. Well, now you guys can all laugh. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's see what we can do with our in-between deaths section. You can buy some perks, and yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just have to connect those 2 videos together. That'll be no big deal. Right, so perks, we've got lots of money, honestly. I think, like, other than the fact that we got immediately killed in Sector 2, I think, given the cost of these are like 200 bucks, I can actually afford a lot of stuff. So, what do we go with? Hit points, that seems pretty good. Show threat level on the map, that sounds pretty good. Let's maybe, yeah, we'll buy one of those for sure. I don't know what the higher degrees of it do. Credit bonus? Sure, I don't mind putting some cheap boosts in. Rare loot, oh, that's, so the upgrades do get more expensive. I think having more device slots is gonna be pretty obviously a good upgrade. So this is 200 bucks for a 5% upgrade. 200 bucks for a 2% upgrade. Shield shutdown. Shield regenerate. Okay, so maybe I should just buy like the cheap upgrades, because they unlock more stuff. Ooh, energy regeneration. I think if there's anything I'm gonna pump into early on, it's gonna be energy. Because just given my first run, that was what we were really running low on the most. Fuel capacity, number of jumps. So I think we had 100 total the first time. This probably brings us to 125. I don't think that's a big deal. Lucky jumps. Chance of surviving a jump with insufficient fuel. That seems like you're planning on sucking. So let's not buy those. 1% more credits. I don't know. Hull. Okay, well, first up, let's go with energy regen at least to level 1. Maybe to level 2, because that would take us from 5 to second per 6 to 6 to second. Yeah, let's go with that. I have a feeling I'm going to want to bump this up a lot, but we'll see. Energy capacity is also part of the combination, but your energy tank is less important as your regeneration rate, generally. Shields, we've got 1,300 bucks left. Shields are good, but they seem to go down really quickly, and I don't think a 2% difference is going to keep our shields up. Like, that might barely survive a single shot, so I don't think I'm going to put any more points into sensor range. Should try to figure out how to unlock more of these slots. Might be more important to unlock more slots, or more upgrades. So I can get more primary weapon slots if I upgrade this further, I believe. And then more secondary weapon slots if I upgrade that and that. Critical hit damage, critical hit chance. Max speed could be useful. That's based off of hull hit points. Okay, well, let's at least get 1. Yeah. So now we can get sensor range for a lot of money. We can get max speed. Small upgrade, though. Nanobot efficiency. So that's how much you get repaired by a nanobot. I wonder if I should get... I wonder if I should just put all my money into the energy core. No, I want to unlock stuff. I think as far as expensive upgrades go, this might be the first one I really invest a lot in, but... Jump charge time requires lucky jump. I don't think the jump drive is that important. Nanobot efficiency. Probably good long term, even though that's only like +1 difference, but you know, if there's 15 upgrades, I guess eventually this gets to 50 rather than 35. So I kind of like rare loot chance More crafting, or cheaper crafting. That means I could build more missiles. That sounds pretty good. Should I buy... Let's buy another device slot. It says 0 out of 3, even though I've done 2 out of 4. Is that a bug? Or is that... Do I upgrade this all the way to 4 and then that goes to 1 of 3? It's fairly possible. So we got 700 bucks left. Best use of money. I guess we could just upgrade our speed. That seems like not a terrible idea. And then next time we can go faster with boosting slightly. All right. So there's your upgrades. We'll Colonial Interceptor Ernest Colden. I don't know what that means. Is that just I'm going on the second try? So first time, just to wrap our longer episode up here, we killed 3 Okars and 8 Outlaws. Would have been nice to get to one of the achievements. Still 13 kills on our first run, right? Like, that wasn't the worst ever. And we did get some blueprints. It looks like these will stick with us between runs, which is really cool. So we can start crafting better stuff as we, you know, every run that you get some blueprints and some money will carry forward. So I like that. That's a really cool start. All right, well, I'm going to end the episode here for real this time. And, you know, I have a feeling that was sort of scripted that we would die, but maybe not. Anyway, yeah, the game still looks really cool. And I'll be starting another actual proper second try in a second episode soon enough. So, yeah, same as I said last time. Hope you guys have enjoyed and all that. And I'll see you, for the next episode properly next time. See you guys.